Hi, I'm Liz, and to start off, I want to ask all of you a question. How many of you have come out in winter and you're running late and you come out to your car, it's outside, and you just come out and your windshield's just frozen over and you're already running? It's just a terrible deal. I can relate to all of you. So now that we've broken the ice, I'd love to tell you more about our project. So this is our team. Myself and Danielle both go to West High, and then Gina and Aaron are our U of I mentors. And our team is just very qualified to tackle this problem because we all care about it, and we have diverse sets of skills and interests. And we're working with 2 engineers, Bruce and Eric, and they're helping us to do designs and just see what could be practical for this solution. And so our problem statement is that ice windshields are dangerous to drive with and time-consuming to clear. And solving this problem would improve safety, save time, and decrease effort needed to clear a windshield. And our targeted demographic is drivers that don't get to park in a covered area like a garage, because those are the people that are going to have ice accumulation on their windshields. And then 84% of the people that we talked to in a Google Forms survey that we sent out to 20 high schoolers, 40 college students, and 42 adults said that they did have this problem. And so we've gone through many different solutions as a part of this project. And our first idea was a spray that you could put on that would melt ice. But we moved away from that because we were conscious about the environmental effects that it could have on water. And then we just talking to people, there was, you're cool. People would use their heat and defroster, but that uses a lot of gas, which has environmental effects and also isn't very cost efficient. And then we looked at, for a while, the use of an overnight cover that you could use to prevent ice accumulation. But our designs and stuff had hassle with a lot of different parts, and that just is very difficult for our circumstances in this class and how we want to move the project forward. So we started looking at the idea of enhancing an ice scraper because it's something a lot of people use and are familiar with, and so we want to try to improve that for them. And so to start off, this is our first round of our solution idea. And so this is just a rough, very vague computer-generated design for our project. And so this is our actual prototype. It's not quite finished, but I'm going to show it to you to get the idea. And so basically there would be a motor attached over here that would rotate this. And so then there would be these blades on it that would go around and chip the ice off the windshield. And so that's kind of what we're looking at right now. And so we've talked to we've done 8 interviews with high schoolers, and we want to do more with high schoolers and other demographics in the future. And they said that they would like an extendable arm to be put on this so that it can reach farther, reach shorter, so especially when it's cold outside and you need to reach across and you just want to go quickly. And some people said that they'd like a flashlight for when it's dark outside. And people said that they would like it to work faster is what they're most concerned about. And so some of them suggested heat, but that's not really practical for our circumstances because to get it to heat up as much it would need to get the ice off would take as much time and it just wouldn't be efficient. And then people said they would like it to be under $20 and preferably around $15. And so an effective solution would be sustainable and have profit potential. And 73% of the people we talk to are willing to pay a higher price for a better product. And this is achievable through low production costs and making this affordable to buyers, and also continuous customer discovery in order to adapt our solution to what people really want. And so moving forward, we want to create a workable prototype that we could take to people and to use in our customer discovery so that we could get the best feedback possible for our solution. And we also So then we want to adapt that to our prototype and calculate costs in order to analyze profit potential. And we've looked, it takes tens of thousands of dollars to really start a business like this. So maybe not right now, we'd have to look at grants and stuff to actually get this going. So that's part of our production sales resources, and also getting someone on our team that knows something about manufacturing and could help us in that area, because that's something that we're lacking right now. So thank you. Do you have any questions? Okay, yes.
Did you say you have next step plans to pass this on, or what you're really planning to do next?
She asked if we have plans to pass this on to the next class, and for our project, we don't necessarily have to do that since we came up with it ourselves. So we've been discussing that with our team, and just we're not 100% sure yet what we're going to do. Yes.
As you went through the process, have you started to think about the steps of weight for the motor versus power and all those other fun?
We have. We've, especially for materials, because at a certain point, you want it to be durable, but more durable materials cost more, and they also weigh more. So those, it's a tough balance between all of that. So.
We have time for 2 more questions.
Okay, yes.
I really like that you pointed out all the environmental concerns with the projects you had been proposing before and ones that are already existing. And so with this one going forward, especially with the material you make it out of, I think that would be a great thing to keep that eco-friendliness through the production of your final thing.
Yeah, so she said that it's a great idea to keep the environmental part with this, and I think that's a really great idea, and we'll look for that as we continue.
Okay, one last question. Did you guys enjoy this?
Yes. It was a new experience, something that none of us have really done before, so it was really exciting to get to try to do something like this.
Great.
Are you personally in engineering?
I am in the engineering academy here